and I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams to throw on first. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. He's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Williams to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Williams from the gun. At the sideline, and he's got more. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Gets into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Milroe. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Elijah Arroyo the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
Here we go. Hey.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Quick
throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes this in at the 25. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Ready, set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Looking with fullback now. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Man in motion here. Off the play fake, Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Walker off his own read. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And the Seahawks, first down.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready up.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Johnny Lions. Three. Ready, right?
Heads out on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Unlock right.
Now an inside give to Walker. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Call it no gain. Maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd down, Walker. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Hey, Panther 60.
Milroe to throw on 4th. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Jack Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
What is it?
They'll run here, following the penalty. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
What is on?
They give it to him again. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and just 2 to go.
What is up?
Out of his shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Take him down right along the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
What is it on?
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Williams will look to throw. Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bears tie this So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig. Let go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Seahawks would take the lead with a score. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
We send a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. Cut.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Ready up.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go. Gotta be Lions. Let's go.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Come on. Hit. Viking 18. Hey, pass. Cup 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears tie it in the final minute of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look, got middle of the field open for kids. Like a single line or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air, Milroe. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
76, trap 50, trap 50.
Now it's Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second and 10. Milroe to throw.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Cut 19. Here we go. Strike. Like it.
Here's Milroe to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Dragon 60. Ready. County Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Go. Back up.
Handoff, running left, Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives you more blockers up front, but it also proves the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on. Hey. COVID-19.
From the gun, Milrow. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Ready up.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Sorry. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Walker on first down. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Trap alert. Trap alert. Say
Motioning the tight end now.
go.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. It's a race down the right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Walker. Will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Smash! Buffalo 18! No! Ready!
He gets it again. Maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. Give me the key. Focus on the knee.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
First down 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Milrow now to throw. He's got it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Gotta be lying. Hey, smash.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Come on, come on. Set.
Walker trying to run for the first. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas. Let's look, guys, yes. Punch forward, punch forward.
Williams from the gun. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Yes, yes, yes. Level, level. Vegas, Vegas.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Oh, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. All set now. 1st and 10.
Punch forward, punch forward. Yes, yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes.
To the air yet again. Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Let's look. Punch forward, punch forward, punch forward.
Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's look. Yes, yes, yes. Level, level.
Third down, here's Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Lone back gets the handoff. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he lost the football! And they pick it up, still got a chance at a touchdown! And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
What is up?
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To throw is Williams. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
4 yards.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And the defender comes away with it.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Ready?
Brock begins with a walker run. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that. Check that. Step ready. Let go.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's Koss. Here's Arroyo. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Elijah Arroyo. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. First down, Williams. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by 15. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, yes, yes! Bravo, bravo!
Now Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams to throw on first. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, set! Cowboy 80!
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, Still get some positive yards with your legs.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
From across the room, I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here
on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia.